Well, Henshaw here again, your friendly local constitutional coop from California. And just a note to the current justices of the Supreme Court, at one and the same time, thanking you for being in your upcoming fifth term of a long overdue all out assault on the administrative state. And that's been much needed, and we appreciate it. You need to do more of it and more directly. And we'll be talking. I'm going to be sending you a couple of those what Justice Thomas et al. Question call appropriate cases to be reviewed. You ain't going to see any due process crap here or equal protection BS. That doesn't work, and all of us know it. But that said, what I want you to do is speak out and tell the American people why you're doing what you're doing. Just like I said with my video with Trump, it's the right thing to do. You're trying to get back to the original intent of those racist framers and the federated Republican form of government of defined and limited powers. If we do that, it still won't be perfect, but boy, is it going to be a hell of a lot better with most of the government at the local level, where it's easier to access, easier to control, and much less expensive. It's a heck of a trifecta if we're able to do that and take most of this housekeeping crap outside of my former hometown of Washington, D.C. So tell them, for example, you didn't overrule Roe v. Wade. You couldn't have. It never existed, and we know it. That's a 14th Amendment case. The amendment never existed. And as you've already seen, and you'll be seeing again, I can prove that a cappella off the top of my head. You know you contemporaneously ruled it unconstitutional in Ex parte Macaro, 7 Wall 506. Well, time to get away from all this crazy crap that hasn't done anything but bring trouble. And you know as well as I do, this is all the New York banksters trying to take over the control of the South for political purposes and do exactly what they've done for the last 160 years. And that means, among other things, that Nikki Haley, the governor of South Carolina, was right when she said the Civil War wasn't about slavery. New York bankers couldn't have given a rat's ass about the freedmen in the South. All they wanted was an ignorant voting class so they could take over the place, which is exactly what's happened. We get back to that reality and restore the original intent and go from there and do it right. We're all going to be much better off, whether you're 3 white male and 21, Asians, Africans, you name it. We're all going to have creator endowed inalienable rights. And if anyone out there still thinks civil rights works, I got 2 words for you. Jalen Walker. You tell me what the hell went on there. And people ought to be on death row and they didn't even get indicted for involuntary manslaughter, for crying out loud. So that said, if you want to learn more about my constitutional defense document package and more about the subject I'm talking about here, original intent and federated Republican form of government, send me an email, unincourt@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you. It's exciting. It really is. And here I am going to be 76 this month. Life is still ahead of me. That's how good it is. And taking into account what the Supreme Court is currently doing and will be continuing when you get back in October, it's going to get even better. And I think all of us know that. So stay the course. Tell the American people what you're doing and why. Don't be afraid to do that. And we're all going to come out better for it. Thank you.